Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I hope everything's okay in your life. In this video I will convey the global update notes of November 24, 2023. It seems it's a very intense update. Let's move on to the notes without further ado. The first topic of this week is about Shellbell costume. As far as I understand, the appearance of Shellbell costume has been changed. After the costume change, it became what you see on the screen. If your character has this costume, you can change it into a new one by going to the Tron and Underfall in Velia. Our second topic is about boss Blitz. There are a few changes about Gumiha, Orixini, Bari, Imugi, Golden Picking, and Sangun. Let's start from Gumiha. The number of the hits from the Gumiha attacks has been consolidated to 25 to 50% of the previous level, as the number of the hits is consolidated into fewer hits. If you are hit by an attack, you may take more damage than if you were hit by the previous single hit. An issue where the hit detection timing for certain attacks was not appropriate has been corrected. The range of certain attacks has been reduced and adjusted to more accurately match the effect. The final hits of some attacks has been removed. For the Odixini boss, when Odixini, the number of the hits has been consolidated to 25 to 50% of the previous level. As the number of the hits is consolidated into fewer hits, if you are hit by an attack, you may take more damage than if you were hit by the previous single hit. An issue where the hit detection timing for the certain attacks was not appropriate has been corrected. The range of certain attacks has been reduced and adjusted to more accurately match the effect. The field type attacks that is created at the place where the minions dies has been modified to generate a little later. The range of the sheet type of attacks created at spots where the minions dies has been reduced and adjusted. For Bari boss, excluding some attacks, the number of the hits from Bari and her minions attacks has been consolidated 33 to 66% of the previous level. As the number of the hits is consolidated into fewer hits, if you are hit by an attack, you may take more damage than if you were hit by the previous single hit. An issue where the hit detection timing for the certain attacks by Bari and the summons was not appropriate has been fixed. The range of certain attacks by Bari and her minions has been reduced and they adjusted to more accurately match the effects. The final hits of some attacks by Bari and her minions has been removed. For the Imugi boss, when the Imugi collects energy in the stone lantern and then makes an explosion attack, it has been changed to only deal additional damage to the guard near the stone lantern. The left, center and the right strikes of the Imugi's breath attack are changed to single hit, and the total damage is reduced 10% compared to before. When the Imugi performs consecutive biting attacks, the number of hits is changed to single hit and the total damage is reduced by 10%. However, the amount of the damage when the body passes after the bite attack didn't change. The attack range when this weapon performs a charging attacks has been reduced by 12%. For Golden Pig King boss, an issue where the Golden Pig King stopped attacking and they used another attack when it was close to the target in a specific attack has been fixed. For Sangun boss, the Sangun strike number have been integrated. The damage of the mountains has been changed to 20 to 35% compared to before. Some of Sangun's front foot attack have been modified to match the effect range. Our third topic is about green artisan gathering mechanics in the minigame. The minigames that appears while gathering will be even easier. For whole gathering, the number of routes to find has been reduced from 5 to 7 to 4 to 5. Game progress time has been increased from 20 to 25 seconds. The board movement animation when starting the minigame has been removed. A feature has been added to allow you to start the minigame right away by pressing a key while the answering picture is displayed. Changed so that if only routes are exposed, it will succeed regardless of whether other soil is dug up or not. For chopping, game time has been increased from 10 to 15. The speed at which the gauge fills has increased from 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds. For mining, game time has been increased from 15 to 20. For tanning, the speed at which the tanning knife falls when the no key is pressed has been changed to be more gentle. For butchering, game time has been increased from 15 to 20 seconds. The gauge filling time has been increased from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. The number of correct answer pictures has been changed to always remain at 3. Changed so that when creating a picture of the correct answer, one image always attached. For sapping, the gauge filling time has been increased from 1.2 seconds to 1.8 seconds. The gauge has been changed to fill by 40% when you make perfect and 30% when you make good. Our fourth topic is about sea content. As you know, PA is constantly changing the updating sea contents. There are lots of changes taking place on this week. However, I didn't include all the details in this video due to the mistakes that would occur while translating many terms from Korean into English. If this topic interests you, you can check the details by clicking the Global Lab link in the description section. General headings are as follows. Improvements have been made to the daily and the weekly quests for adventurers who want to build ships. Now it is way easier. At the same time, new mobs has been added to near the Okilia island so that you can complete the quest more easily. These mobs will be young Condidium, young Blackrust, and young Nineshark. The amount of the experience that can be gained has been increased depending on the numbers of sailors on board the ship. You can check the details on the screen. Our fifth topic is about All Moon Grand Prix. I think this content, which has been dead for a long time, is now more interesting for the adventurers. Let me read the developer's note. A matching system has been applied to the Old Moon Grand Prix. Previously, after entering the Grand Prix stadium, you had to wait until the minimum number of the people was filled. Now, the matching application has been improved to reduce waiting time and make participation easier. In addition, by changing the sense of speed and the control of the racehorse, improvements have been made to allow the race to proceed at a faster tempo than before. In the case of additional speed correction applied to lower rankings, mistakes can be made up in the early stage of the race, but were applied as an element of the turning the tables. Currently, it is judged to be excessive, so the number has been drastically reduced. In addition, we have improved the ability to obtain more items related to training by adding new weekly quests and increasing the number of Grand Prix coin rewards. If you want, you can check the rules. Weekly progressive quests have been added and you can receive a total of 3 mythical feathers and 90 royal fern roots as a reward. This will give you almost one more chance to try your tier 10. The rewards you receive based on your race completion rate, first, second or third, have been almost doubled. You will now be able to exchange the coins you earned as a result of race from the NPC Jetina. You will also be able to exchange coins for the contribution points and the training exp if you wish, like the all other life skills. Our sixth topic is about Crypt of Wrestling Thoughts, an unexpected update. The evasion of the monsters that appears in the spot has been reduced by 20%, yes, 20% compared to before. The HP of the monsters that appears in the spot increased by 30% compared to before. Additional monsters have been placed in some locations in the spot. The location of some monsters in the spots have been adjusted. Our seventh topic of this week is about Arsha server changes. Let me read developer's note. Arsha server with the new rules has been added. In this server, the information of the everyone's except party members is not displayed, so all adventurers are displayed as unknown adventurer and they can battle freely without any burden. There is no need to activate the existing forced battle mode and the guild members do not know each other's identities. Every adventurer you meet within the server becomes your enemy. In the Arsha server with the new rules, there is no need to consider who the opponent is or which guild they are, and it will be space where the adventurers who wants to purely enjoy PvP can operate without feeling the pressure of activating the forced battle mode. The rules for the existing Arsha server will also remain the same. Please note that there may be changes depending on the situation. Arsha server with the new rules has been added and the existing Arsha server will be maintained, such as family name and etc. Item exclusion message, that screen, and the journal are displayed as an unknown adventurers. If the adventurer is a party member, his or her name will be displayed. The connected server is displayed on the tooltip of the guild member contract icon in the guild member status. On that server, everyone except you and your party members are treated as enemies. Platoons are not possible on this server, and if you join a platoon on a regular server and then move on to the Arsha server, you will be automatically withdrawn. Guild members belonging to the same guild are marked with the white square on the minimap just like the other adventurers. When you hover over the white square of another adventurers on the minimap, he or she will be displayed as unknown adventurers. The speech bubble above the character set is not displayed when chatting. Skills that benefit allies only applies to the party. Guild skills, passive and active skills are applied to the same as before. During PvP on the Arsha server between warring guilds, the increase in the kill and death records between guilds is the same as before. There are also changes about the speed reduction debuff. Today's patch changed the rules for the speed reduction effect. Now, in PvP situations, the speed reduction effect given opponents does not overlap with skills and only add-ons effect overlap. Accordingly, from now on, the speed reduction effect will only apply up to maximum 60%, 50 for skill, 10 for add-ons. The speed reduction debuff had a problem interrupting the flow of battle, so it was adjusted once before, but the overlapping application was still excessive in some areas, so it was readjusted. However, please note that these changes may not be applied immediately on the official servers. Alright, you will find the class changes after this point. I will not read all of them one by one. I have a small request from you. Could you please stop the video right now, like it, and subscribe to the channel? It's a free process for you, but it means a lot to me. I hope you guys like my contents. Do not forget, BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.